Oh yeah, I get you.
Yeah, he wasn't around.
Yeah,
He'll be
see,
there.
I have to.
I asked him.
I'm gonna be there this time.
That's okay. He's got to do
I have
something.
to shoot the guy here first.
That's okay. If I have to charge him.
What we saw Jim Bowie in the movie was pure. He died.
I'm so hungry, my crawlies from my backside.
All right, guy up on the wall with that gunshot, get ready.
Oh, good. Got the drawers dried back out there. Let's bring them up here. That one goes good with the mule.
Let's see. Yeah, one for a helper.
We'll eat that one.
All right. All right, hold it. That's it.
All right.
Now, Listen up.
All right, everybody up! Everybody up! I'm sorry for taking so long, folks, but we want to do it right for you, okay?
Okay.
Good, thank you. All right, come on into the courtyard. Just, if you're up on the wall and you belong up on the wall, stay there. Mexicano down there. No.
I hope so. I'm gonna do it. When the hell is that Santa Annie gonna get there anyway? Soon enough, my friend. Huh? I think he turned around.
Open the gate! Millions force outnumbered the Texans in the Alamo. Santana estimated he could not score on the fort until reinforcements arrived. As dawn broke, 2 batteries of light artillery opened fire. The cannonade had little effect. The walls of the Alamo were fixed, and behind them was tall man waiting to reinforce. Reinforcements with one notable
Just for him to tell what happened.
He had issued orders for General Antonio Gaona, commanding the 1st Infantry Brigade for reinforcements. Gaona left the Presidio del Rio Grande 120 miles away. On this day, the 2nd of March, 1836, Texas independence was proclaimed by the delegates assembled in Washington on the Brazos. But inside the Alamo, no one knew it. Instead, the cause for celebration was still the arrival the day before of the 32 men of Gonzales. The only brave men who had answered the Alamo's call for help. The men of Gonzales had raised the number of defenders to 185. There was still hope that additional help might come from Sam Houston. So the strong Texas force assembled at Goliad under Colonel Sandy to the Gonzales 32, were to be the last reinforcement the Franciscans had erected and found a new use. First was the stationing of a company of Presidio troops from El Alamo de Farran, hence the name, and later as the strong point selected by General Martin Perfecto de Cos in his unsuccessful defense of San Antonio in 1835. Its walls were thick and had been strengthened, first by Cos to tumble the arches of the church to form a sloping ramp for artillery, and then by Green B. Jameson.
Weather!
Open the gate! March 4th, the 11th day. Outside the Staten Island port, Brackettville, well trained and well equipped. Besides Staten Island himself, who had won many battles through his careful planning and military skills. That force was commanded by Professor General Hall, General Capriol, Colonel Duquesne was to die in the first attack, and a young sub-lieutenant, Jose Maria Flores, was to symbolize the bravery of the Mexican soldiers.
Assemble the men! North wall! Leave some sentries. The rest of you down here.
Too long to go running around the countryside. Come on, kneel down.
1 month ago, I arrived in San Antonio de Bejar. I came here reluctantly, under protest. I did not wish to be placed in command of an undisciplined volunteer rabble at some isolated frontier outpost. I have since realized how very wrong I was. It is far wiser that we have met the enemy here than to suffer a war of desolation to rage in our colonies. And I was equally mistaken in my appraisal of you. Again and again, you have proven your worth, your valor, and your responsibility. You stayed at this post when others were lured away to reap the plunder of a raid on Matamoros. You stayed when there was not a dollar among you, nor adequate food provisions, nor enough clothing and blankets to keep you warm. And here, within the ruins of this forsaken church, you have stood defiant against an army of 6,000 men. You are brave and noble soldiers. Now Jim Bonham brings us news as sad as death. Colonel Fannin is not coming. His relief column has turned back, retreated into Goliad, failing reinforcements. The Alamo cannot hold. We are surrounded by an enemy that outnumbers us 30 to 1. No doubt, at this very moment, Santa Ana is mounting an assault in force. The outcome of that assault, you can readily imagine. The blood-red banner waving from the San Fernando Cathedral. The shrill de guayo blaring from the Mexican trumpets. These are harbingers of our inevitable destiny. Yet we are not without options. We must now determine our final course of action.
What's that?
Santa Ana has demanded our surrender at discretion. Otherwise, we are to be put to the sword. Yet the Mexican tyrant's ruthless treatment of the rebels in Zacatecas has taught us well the fate that would await us were we to lay down our arms and meekly surrender. our entire garrison would be marched before his firing squad and sacrificed without costing the invaders any further casualties. Or we could attempt to retreat from this post, abandoning our cannon and the modest protection afforded by these adobe walls. In such a case, we would become mere playthings for the skilled Mexican lancers. We would be cut down on the open prairie before we had gone even a mile. Again, without exacting a measurable toll on the enemy. I am opposed to either recourse, for in either case, we lose our lives without benefiting our families and friends at home. We free an army of thousands to make war on the rest of Texas. The third alternative is to remain within this broken down mission and fight to the last moment, to the last man, and resolve to kill as many of the enemy as possible. We can kill them as they charge us, kill them as they scale our walls, kill them as they put the bayonet to us. We will all die. There can be no doubt of that. But by selling our lives as dearly as possible, we can make the Mexican victory worse than any defeat. We can so disorganize Santa Anna that it will be days, perhaps weeks, before his crippled command can advance into the colonies. By then, General Houston will have had time to assemble an army. He will meet the invaders on fair terms, expel them from the country, and secure the independence of Texas. And this also I can promise you. Although we may be sacrificed to the vengeance of a Gothic enemy, our memory will be gratefully cherished by posterity till all history shall be erased and all noble deeds forgotten. But there is a fourth alternative which I am compelled to offer you. As you know, I have sent out frequent couriers. Not one, to our knowledge, has been captured or killed. Jim Bottom has twice defied enemy fire to bring us reports of famine at Goliad. Albert Martin and John W. Smith, who both have carried my dispatches from this fort, led 32 brave men from Gonzales through the enemy lines to reinforce us. Thus, it is obvious to me, as it must also be to you, that escape is yet possible. No blame shall attach itself to you. No man can criticize your behavior. Here on these ramparts, you have fought a priceless 12 days for Texas. You have bled the enemy army. You may leave with honor. As for myself, I have concluded every letter I have written from this post with the words, victory or death. Victory is no longer within our grasp. Therefore, I am determined to remain at my post, to sustain myself as long as possible, and then to die for my country. Those of you who will stay with me and die with me, cross this line.
I'd come all the way from Denmark. I can't go this much further.
Come on, you blokes, come on!
Let's go, boys.
Go!
Go!
Give Jim a hand, boys.
Hey!